garden update. It's been 3 months since I started the garden, and I should have been did the garden update for you, and you would have seen a lot nicer garden. The last couple days, let me give you all my excuses right off. Just 1 week ago, I'm gonna say more like 5 days, 4 or 5 days ago, this garden was in way better condition than it is now. The last 5 days, 4 days, it's been 115, 117. I think the highest we had in the last 4 or 5 days was 117 degrees. It's been 115, 114 every single day, and it's burnt my garden. I'm gonna show you everything that we got going, let you guys see it. And I'm telling you guys, just 4 or 5 days ago, it was a way different garden. It was thriving. But enough talk, let me show you what's happening. Alright, so I'm gonna start with this one. I'm gonna start with this one over here first, because this is the one that's doing the worst. That did the worst. As you see, nothing is left in this garden bed. This was the cabbage, gone. The spinach, gone. The zucchini, gone. Kale is gone, mustard greens gone, and the peas gone. Only thing that's trying to hang is the broccoli. As long as it's trying to live, I'm gonna keep on giving it water, you know, but I'm waiting for that whole garden to burn out, and I'm gonna put all berries in that garden. But it's been so brutal, it's been brutal. Just to give you an example, it's 6 o'clock in the morning. That's the only time that I really can get out here because it's so hot. It's so hot that when I'm out here watering the garden, I can feel the sun burning my back. Then that's if I come out here about 11 o'clock in the morning. Let me show you what's up, what's good with the with this. Those are my cucumbers. Cucumbers were once thriving. I'm talking about the cucumbers at one time was filled up all through here, and now they're burnt. They're burnt, but they're still trying to make it. They're still trying to live. So as long as they keep trying to live, I'm gonna keep them going. Right through here was carrots. Carrots are gone. Now this is the yellow squash. This plant was once king of this whole box. Look at this. This plant was doing so good, I had to put these up to start holding them up because it was falling, and it smothered out the carrots. Once I seen that it smothered out the carrots, and I pinned it up to keep it off of the okra, because it was trying to smother out the okra too. Now let me show you the okra. Okra is a hot weather vegetable or plant, and it's doing fine. There's my okra. The okra said that they built for it, y'all. That's the okra here up top. Then I got some okra down in there. You see, this is where this was smothering it, falling off on it right there, knocking all this down. I had to pull it back. See on this side too? Show you my next plant. 4 or 5 days ago, my tomato plant looked even better than this. Look at this. Now I can see through it. You see how you can see through? 4 or 5 days ago, you could not see through the plant. The leaves were so lush, you couldn't even see through it. Now it's starting to slim down. But look what we got here. We got tomatoes growing. We got tomatoes growing on this thing. See those tomatoes? This is another warm weather plant. It's somewhat thriving. It's the only one that's giving me fruit. But actually, I got one more that's giving me fruit. Next to that tomato plant, oh, there go a fat one right there. I don't know if y'all can see that. A couple fat ones right there. Next to that is, these are my beets. My beets are hanging in there. I keep on burying it like this because right there, right almost at the surface is actual beets. They're not big, so I keep burying it to keep the beets down in there. Cause I want them to grow bigger, you know, so I guess there's some roots still attached. All right, last but not least, this is my melon garden bed. It was flourishing. I thought that this would do the best. This is a summer plant, and the last few days it's been getting murdered. As you see, it's still in there for the fight. It's not giving me any fruit. No fruit whatsoever. This garden is crazy. This is my first time having a garden. I didn't know what to expect. I thought everything was growing slow. When I look at other people's videos, their stuff grows way faster than what mine's been growing. Then we get to this point, everything was pretty much growing. I threw out that anything was gonna happen with the veggies, leafy vegetables. You know, the kale and the spinach. I knew that stuff wasn't gonna make it. So I'm just doing my thing, just watering. Out of nowhere, this stuff just stopped flourishing. So anyway, I'm gonna keep on watering it. If you got any tips for me, I'm Zone 9, Arizona. You got any tips? Let me know what tips that you got, how I can save this garden. Send me some good luck, some love out here to this garden. I thought it was gonna be so much easier. I thought all I had to do was plant the seeds, water it, and I'm good. I don't have a watering system that is on a timer or anything like that, so I'm physically going out and watering it. And I haven't been watering 2 times a day. When I water, I give the garden a real good soaking. So I think that I have to get up to water 2 times a day. But like now, it's starting to get hot and it's 6 in the morning. So to water twice, I have to come back out sometime during the day and, you know what I'm saying, 110, 115, but I think that's what I have to do if I want this garden to live. So we'll see. I hate to plant it and raise it for this long only to lose it, only to not get any fruits. So it's been quite an experience. I thought it'd be much easier. I don't think that I don't have a green thumb. It's just more to it. House plants, you water them inside your home once a week. I'm outside every single day watering them, picking leaves, you know, pruning them, kind of lightweight pruning them, doing all, you know, these little things. So it's constant work. I'm gonna get some tomatoes, you know. They green right now. I ain't even gonna speak on the tomatoes, but I'm gonna work these tomatoes. Hopefully I can hold on, get those cucumbers to hold on. Hopefully those watermelons and honeydew melons produce some fruit. They haven't produced anything. So, all right guys, that was a garden update. I'm gonna give you another garden update and also let you guys know what it's been like with my very first garden. All right, peace.